What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Editor J's Editing Hour. Today we're looking at DaVinci Resolve. Now that we have it installed and downloaded, strike that, reverse it. We're looking at a free option for all your video editing needs, and this thing is completely free. Now, I have not tested this software. I have not gone through it, so we're gonna just go through it right now. So, before we get into that, let's look into blackmagicdesign.com. Scroll down just about a little bit. This one here, DaVinci Resolve free download. Click on it, and you can get it for Mac, Windows, or Linux for free. So, I know this looks like I have gone through it, but I was just playing with it for a minute. But it looks like we can just start trying to figure this out together. So here's DaVinci. We're going to start a new project and call this DaVinci Test, and create. Okay, there's an update. We'll skip it. So there is a lot to look at here. So I got some kind of timeline here, some menus, file, new project. This looks like it's pretty self-explanatory. Edit, trim, timeline, add transition. Alright, let's see. If I right click, I can import media. So let's look at, let's bring all this drone stuff in. Okay, so we have some drone footage here. That looks cool. So we got little previews. That's, you can just preview by rolling the mouse over. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright. We can set marks, views, playback, fusion, nodes, family, workspace. Let's start by bringing all the clips into this thing's going on here. What's that? The media tab, cut tab. This must be where we make cuts. Some kind of timeline, fusion. Let's just bring one clip in now. If I right click, create new timeline sequence. Let's do that. So here, if I hit spacebar, it plays. Very cool. I can drag it back. So let me see if alright, we may have to learn a thing or two about this program, but let's see if I hit T. Trim. Oh, scissor tool. So that's split. Alright, so that'll split it. And Let's just drag some other thing in there. And doop. Okay, so add a transition. I don't see any transitions. Okay, that will just kind of cut that up some. Ew, whose feet are these? Oh, feet. Got the timeline tab. So here it looks like you can arrange your clips. So this looks like audio. You can add a track. And we can add a video track. That's very cool. And we have magnet, chain, linked. So this looks like we arrange things. Alright, let's see what we got here under the Fusion tab. I have no idea what we're doing. Oh, look at this. So we can right click and scale it. Color channels, red, and change the channel. Guides, options, alpha overlay. 360 view. Disabled. Save an image. Got LUTs. So we can add a LUT, which is just a different color correction type of thing. We'll get into that later. Yeah, this has a lot of options here, guys. Let's look at their color correction. Now, how do I... So here we have raw, got some color matching. Although I feel like the screen needs to be adjusted somehow. Now we can lift. Control Z to undo. We can lift colors. We can work on each color inputs. Here's some levels. Don't know. Probably curves. We know how to use curves. There we go. We know how to use curves. Add some contrast curve. And like, so I wish that this could be bigger here. Alright, well, let's not dilly-dally there. We're not... That's hue and saturation. Blurs. square color channels. Yeah, I wish this could be bigger. Let's see what else we can. We can add music, music track, and this must be our deliver. So that's our output. So I guess this is where we deal with our media and cutting. I'm sorry guys, this is not going to be very informative. I am just learning this as well, but quick export, full screen, inspector. Here we go. So we can zoom in, we can change the anchor point, change the position, we can pitch it, yaw, and flip it, cropping, dynamic zoom, composite, speed change. Definitely change the speed and direction. Stabilization is automatic. Hit the stabilize button and it will stabilize the clip. Very cool. Okay. That is very weird. Okay, you can work on audio from here. Let's close that, come to here, and that is still there. So this is where Alright, so let's look at this drop down. Let's see about, I don't know what all this is. Alright, we got some effects under the, we got effects everywhere. Transitions, titles, title generators. Add a lower thirds. Title test. Size. I do not know where it is or if it's working. But it looks like it has all the things we need to do anything. But I don't see it. And that's because it appears to be below. Yeah, there we go. So we could add a six frame cross dissolve. Right there, and it'll fade on. And then fade off. So that's kind of a cool trick. Middle third, right lower third, scroll. Oh, that's neat. You can just scroll over it and see a kind of a what it looks like. Generators, you got color bars, grayscale, 4-color gradient, effects, video transitions, effects. We can do Oh, I've reached the limitation. So open effects, we got box blur, directional blur, and it'll show you what it looks like. Now that is something, and it tells you that you can't use it too. But for your basic editing needs, I'm thinking this is the way to go. Just drag that out. Look at that. And then where do we work on that? Here we go. We can shut this glow off. And we can open these light rays and do the edges. So threshold, just bring it down, up. Oh, very cool. Alright. So let's come back to here. We're going to delete all this nonsense. Now we'll just drop a clip in. 2 clips, I guess. And let it play by hitting space. Alright, so there's our clips. And how do I cut these things up? Split. Okay, I see. So we move it to where we want it. And we will right click and split it. And then delete that. And we have 2 clips. So now we go to the timeline portion of this. Right, the editing portion, and we'll add some audio. Let's see, that's where it gets tricky. Let's see here. Let's go to here and we'll import media. I think I really have audio here. I do have some audio here, so we'll just add the. We'll get some music here. Okay. So let's drag this out. That's neat. If you just play around with that line, it'll change the volume decibels. It's very convenient and easy. And I can't really do anything about that there. Audio trim. Not really sure how to deal with the audio here. Well, this is going to take some time and effort, so here's DaVinci. That's how we add media in the media section. Here we can cut stuff. Don't know how to cut the audio yet. Here we can rearrange clips, and it appears that we can add certain effects to it by selecting stuff from over here. I believe that also has text titles. Let's just drop this right on top of that. And you can change the let's just play with this for a minute. And we can change this to, the good question is, does it have our extra text titles? The font doesn't appear. It does. So let's change that. Let me add a stroke. Let's do my normal. Let's add a drop shadow. And we probably want to there we go, offset it some. Probably down. Change the color. I like this color palette. Like something lighter. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that right now, but it's definitely doing something. There we go. Alright, not too tabby, not too shabby. Alright guys, that's all the time I have today. So there is where you can find DaVinci, the free version for your basic editing. Next time we look at this, we will attempt to put together a short clip of a Mystery Monday that we've already seen on Magic the Gathering Attitude, and go from there. Yeah. So this is going to be called Editor J's Crash Course in DaVinci Resolve Episode 1. Stay tuned for Episode 2, where I will learn a couple things and figure out how to edit. Alright. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.